Hey guys, it's Miss Pyle here. I wanted to come on and show you another part of our choice board that we're going to be doing this week. So last week we focused in on the timeline and answering a few of these questions, which for my class I saw a lot of you did such a good job on. And that was something that we were able to kind of put in with your everyday life, and so we're going to be doing something similar with that today. We're going to be looking at number 2 for our choice board, so go ahead and get that out if you haven't already, just so that you can kind of follow along with me, and that way it kind of makes a little bit more sense. But we are going to be creating a map of your house. Now this doesn't have to be perfect. Mine for sure won't be perfect, and I'm going to try to remember our layout of our house so that I can somewhat get this done. We'll see. But we're going to make a map of our house, and then we're also going to include a compass, rose, and a legend. Now, we have gone over this in class, but if we kind of forgot about it, that's okay. We're going to go over it, and I'm going to share with you a little bit more of a definition on what those look like and how we can include it in our compass rose. So we are going to also, at the very end, once we're done with our map, we're going to be writing directions telling somebody how to get from the front of our door, like the front door, or even the back door. It's really whatever you want to choose, one of the entrance doors of your house to your bedroom. So that's going to be kind of where we are going to be focusing in on, and I want y'all to kind of keep that in mind as we're making our map today. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to start with just a basic thought of the building. So I want to kind of think of things that are already around my house, maybe like a street or a driveway or different things like that, like a sidewalk or something like that. And so the way I'm going to base my map is I'm going to first picture the road that goes in front of my house. That way I can remember, oh, okay, this is how the living room is compared to the road outside. That way y'all can get some kind of a sense of direction, which is where the compass rose is going to come into play later. So go ahead and think about where the road is to get to your house, where the driveway is, where the sidewalk is, whatever. And so go ahead and draw that, or kind of picture it in your mind. And then I want you to base how you draw your house off of that. So I'm going to think about the front of my house. So the front of my house is about right there, because we have a driveway that goes over here. And so I figured I would draw that as well. And then I'm going to make it... we're going to make it about that. So guys, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just a little estimate of what things are going to look like. Okay, so that's about what mine's going to look like as well. As good as it's going to get, and that's fine. Okay, so I'm actually going to use different colors for different parts of the room. You don't have to, but if you have colors and you want to take some time just to have a little bit extra fun with it and make it color-coded, you're more than welcome to. So go ahead and grab your colors, crayons, markers, pencils, whatever, and you can make it a little bit more fun if you want. So each room is going to be a little bit different color for me. So I'm going to think about the front of my house, and we actually have the living room up here at the front. And then as you guys go ahead and make sure that you're also labeling. That way we won't forget what we're drawing. So we have the living room right here. Next, we have a little dining room. A dining room is pretty much where, like, your table and chairs are. Sometimes your dining room and your kitchen go hand in hand. So, like, your kitchen is right here. You can look out through, like, a window or something, and you can have, like, your dining room. So sometimes kitchen and dining rooms are right there beside each other or kind of meshed together. So it depends on what your house looks like. So this is going to be our dining room. Technically, this is where you eat food with your family, but we like to eat in front of the TV, so that's fine. Whatever y'all like to do. You may not even know you had a dining room. So we're going to have that as green. We are going to have our kitchen as orange. I promise I'm not colorblind. I'm going to have that as orange. Our kitchen's a little bit smaller than our dining room. So there's our kitchen. And we also have, kind of like what some friends may have, is called a mud room or a laundry room or just whatever you want to call it. Ours is kind of a combination. We have our washer and dryer back here, along with a lot of our like mats from our, this is like our back door over here, and so this can be like a mud room or a laundry room. So there's our laundry room. Okay, so this is all the left side of the house. Now we're going to move on to the right side. And there's pretty much one big like walkway all the way down, and so I'll include that a little bit later, but I just kind of wanted to show you. So I'm actually going to make my room pink along with my roommate's room as well, because those are technically like 2 bedrooms. So that's kind of how my brain works. So I'm going to make the 2 bedrooms pink. So this one's my room. Remember, we're going to have to make directions to get from one side of the house to your room. So really remember how you wanted to be able to describe that to somebody. And then we actually have a little hallway kind of around right here. And so we have a bathroom that kind of divides everything up right about there. So I'm going to label, sorry, my markers are getting mixed up. I'm going to label that our bathroom. Okay, so I'm going to pull out another pink. So I'm going to leave that kind of like a little hallway right there. And so this is my roommate's room. So I'm going to label that. And let's see, try to remember what else we have. Okay, oh, and also we actually have 3 bedrooms in our house. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this, even though it's not proportional. See, even Ms. Paul kind of messes up a little bit, and that's okay. It's not proportional, which means it's not going to be the exact same size as all the others, but it's close enough. And this is actually going to be our guest room. Okay. Oh, and I forgot, she also has a little bathroom in her room. And so guys, if you want to, you can really make this map yours. So if you wanted to, you can go in, like, she has a little closet right here. The guest bedroom has a closet right about there. She has one long set of windows. Our guest bedroom actually has 2 windows over here, and then 2 windows over here. So it's got a lot of windows. And you can label those like a W. Those stand for window. So you can make this however you want. I'm going to put C right here for closet. Okay. And this is a hallway. Just so that y'all kind of know. My bedroom, my closet is right here. I have one big window right here, a little window right here. And something that's interesting about our house is that our front porch is actually right here, which I can kind of add that on. So if you have like a front porch, you're welcome to add that on. Now, we're not necessarily this close to the road. Again, try to make it as best as possible. Again, I'm not perfect at making this, so it's really okay. But our front porch is about right here, and so we have a door right here that's connected to my room, and then we actually have another front door that's connected more to the living room that's actually, we consider our front door. So it can be kind of confusing for delivery people to come. And so the living room has 2 windows right here, 2 windows over here. Let's see, our dining room has 2 windows right here. We have a lot of windows. This all right here is one big hallway coming down, so I'll go ahead and kind of have one big hallway. And in between each one, there's a door to where we can get in and out. So that's a door, that's a door, and that's a door. So a map, guys, is going to be a lot. It's going to look like a lot just because you're labeling so much. The kitchen has a window right here. The laundry room actually has a door back over here. This is our back door, technically, but we park our cars kind of over here, so we use this a lot more. Okay, now I'm going to kind of show y'all, like, our driveway is kind of over here. This is where we park our cars. See if I can make a car. Good enough. This is my car, and that's my roommate's car. There we go. Yep, that's good enough. So we park our cars, and we actually typically come through this back door. So whatever door y'all use the most of, you can do that. And so I'm thinking I'm just going to use that as our front door. So I'm going to get out of my car. I'm going to make me a little stick figure right here. I'm going to come get out of my car. I'm going to come through my back door, through my laundry room, through my kitchen, my dining room, and my laundry or my living room, kind of, because you do have to kind of go through there just a little bit to get into there. And then I am going to come all the way to my bedroom, to where X marks the spot. You can think of it kind of like a little treasure hunt if you wanted to. And I forgot to actually put my door, which is about right there. Put a D for door. Okay, and yeah. So the next thing I want y'all to kind of think of is your legend and your compass rose. So I'm actually going to try to put those on the bottom right here. Let me kind of move. Okay, we're going to squeeze these in a little bit. So guys, a compass rose is something that we did go over in class, but just in case you don't necessarily remember what it is north, south, east, and west. So what I grew up on and what a lot of y'all can remember is never eat soggy waffles, or something that y'all have created probably. You can think of that. So a compass rose is going to be something similar to that. And cool thing about your phones, if some of y'all haven't, like if your parents or even you have maybe like an iPhone or an iPod, you can actually go to your phone, and we have an app that says compass on it. You can press it, and you can actually figure out where your house is facing. So as of right now, my house north is over here, east is up there, south is over to the right, and west is down at the bottom, which I think is kind of interesting. And then you typically do kind of a cross, or some people do like a circle. It doesn't matter, whichever one. And so my bedroom would be facing east, and then our back door would be facing north. So if you want to be a little bit more specific with your description, you could say, I enter through my back door, which is facing north, and then I head south through my house, and I change directions, and I head east through my kitchen, through my dining room, and a little bit into my living room. I head south for a few steps, and then I change and I head east right into my room until I get to my room. So that could be kind of like you describing your compass rose, while describing also how to get from your door to your bedroom. So that's also there. So this is our compass rose. So there's our compass rose. And then next, we're going to make our legend. So our legend, I believe the best way we can use it here is to use our color coding from like all the different rooms, and then maybe like our road, because a lot of the time a legend could easily be shapes, colors, anything kind of like a symbol representing something in a map. And a legend is actually, it sounds kind of funny. It sounds like a legend, like you're they're a legend because they've left a mark on the world. Well, that's not quite what legend for here means. It's really just a key so that you understand what a map is telling us. Because if I just decided to put a green triangle right there, you could probably figure out why I put that there, but some people may not know, and they're like, well, what is that? Well, in my legend, in my key, I could say that that green triangle represents a tree. So I could put like a few trees, like we have like 2 or 3 trees in our front yard. Okay, and then we have like trees over here in the back of our house. I know you can barely see that, it's over here to the right. We have some trees over here by our driveway. So like if you look at a map and you don't know, well, green triangles represents trees, and you're going to wonder why on earth there are green triangles all around our house. We live around a lot of trees. Okay, so kind of think about that whenever you're making your legend as well. So let's go ahead and start with it real quick. A legend can also typically be in a box, or it can be a list. So I'm going to try to fit it in a box. That way we can kind of keep it all contained and it doesn't look all jumbly or messy. Okay, so we're going to start, we can go ahead and start off with our green triangle, which represents our trees. And typically on a legend you do have the symbol or the color or the shape, and then you tell us what it is right there as well. Okay, our red room is going to be our living room. I'll just put living, even though we technically live all in the house. It's just a word that they used to use. Our green room is our dining. Okay, hopefully we can fit all this in our legend. If you can't, that's okay. Just try to fit it as best as possible. Okay, our orange room is our kitchen. Our yellow room is our laundry. And then our pink are all the bedrooms. And then maybe we can squeeze in the brown is our bathrooms. There we go. I squeezed it in there pretty good. Okay, and then guys, once again, this is called our legend or our key. So it can be looked at as 2 different words, but we're going to go ahead and put legend because next year in 3rd grade they're going to use bigger vocabulary like this when it comes to social studies. And so y'all do kind of have to remember a little bit more about what those things look like. So again, just try to make it as best as you can. It's really okay if it's not perfect in any way, and if you go ahead and if you fit everything on the page, not a big deal. You can turn it over and you can write your description on the back. So the description can easily say, I enter in through the back door by the laundry room, I go through my laundry room, up through my kitchen, my dining room, a little into my living room, and then into my bedroom that's facing east in my house. Or you can add a few more Compass Rose vocabulary and you can say, I enter in my back door, which is facing north, I head south through my laundry room, I turn and I head east through my kitchen, my dining room, and a little bit into my living room. I head south for a few more steps as well, and then I turn and I finally head east into my bedroom, and that's where I end up. So guys, yeah, just make fun of this. You know, add some color, add some drawings, details, so this can really be, yes, something that you learn and something that you want to understand, but also this is something you can have fun. So draw, illustrate, just have fun with it, guys, and then when you're done, make sure you take a picture of it and you send it to me or the teacher that you have. That way we can make sure that we're tracking your progress and we can make sure that you're understanding the different things that we're teaching. So I hope that everybody's, again, staying safe and healthy, and we hope to see you guys soon. Bye.